Yeah, good morning. I just have a few things to reflect on because to me it is with utmost disbelief that Nigerians are facing quite a lot currently. Why I say it's almost disbelief because I've never seen a people so blessed and yet so poor, so blessed and yet so ridiculed. Yes, we've been ridiculed in several ways, not just in the shores of this great country called Nigeria, even outside Nigeria. It has gotten to the point where wherever Nigerians travel to, wherever you find ourselves, there's a particular aura that is associated with Nigerians. It's really quite unfortunate. It pained me so much that when I go through, the media, social media and the rest, basically currently what is happening in South Africa is alarming. How they treat foreigners, how they treat Nigerians and other nationality. Yes, they claim to say most of the foreigners happen to be illegal immigrants. I've seen clips where even when these so-called foreigners, Nigerians, Ghanaians, and the rest, I been telling them that, look, I am legally living in this country. I have my documents and all that. They have been harassed. At some point, physically assaulting them. No one live in such, situation. Not even for Africans doing this. I'm not saying that it's okay to do it to maybe the Europeans, the Asians, and all that. But sometimes I feel there should be a connect. This is our own. For you to start treating a fellow human being in such manners. I think there are authorities where these kind of situations have to be needed to be handled. If you know or you feel threatened by a foreigner living in your country illegally, they are established government agencies that manage such situations, not citizens coming out to take laws into their hand. And my greatest surprise is even the way the country called South Africa and the government of the day have managed this situation. This is why some of us have even gone through history memory lane to start telling them that, look, before you became what you think you are today, people came to give you aid, support in different parts of this country and the world, most especially Africans. They came to give you this support. I could remember, yes, I was still very small. I was born in the 70s. Yes, but I could recall as growing up where we started talking about Mandela levy, which was, it happened in Nigeria where the government of the day asked all Nigerians, civil servants and rest citizens, people were voluntarily coming out to put their penny, their little supposed amount. For what? To support these same South Africans that are acting like more or less beasts. I'm telling you, students skipping their lunch. Go and 1970s. Go and read it. It's there. Well documented. But to say the least, do I need to blame South Africans for doing this? Do we need to blame them? I'm speaking as a Nigerian. With more than 40 something mineral resources that God in his infinite mercy decided to deposit inside this nation. Over 44 different type of natural resources, mineral resources. 44. Go and Google it. How many nations have such amount of mineral resources in their country? God took his time to bless this nation. From crude, from natural gas, from bitumen, from coal, from iron ore to limestone to zinc to lead to lithium. What is it? What business does Nigerians have to be leaving their own country to be looking for greener pasture? What business? If these things were rightly managed. Sometimes when they talk, I find it difficult to even blame them. I'm talking about the South Africans. We decided to bring this upon ourselves because of the choice of leadership, the kind of leadership we have. We cry foul. We talked about the military era. We thought it was the worst we can ever experience. We cry, let us have a democratic pattern of governance where people can look at what we are doing with democracy today. I don't know. Look at what we are doing with democracy today. My friends in the office told me that they are poor man, they do poor man. I choose to agree with him because I watched the primaries, APC primaries. Sorry, I'm just trying to model things up, and because I'm angry. People queued and they are counting 1, 2, 3, 18, 200, and they are laughing. These are the same people that will come back and go, what are they going to give to you? 18 to 200, 200 to 1,000. Queue, counting. That is APC primary. We're not even gone to the actual voting that different parties will be contesting who will outdo one another. Is it insecurity we're talking about? The current one that happened in just closed door here, or your state. Every time the government will come out to say they condemn. The world is watching us because they've see, you cannot, charity begins at home. They've seen that even your so-called leaders don't give a damn about you, and you expect a foreigner, somebody you are living in this country, to give a damn about you. How? They learned from they saw the way we are treating ourselves right here in Nigerians. Is it ethnicity? Is it tribal sentiment? Is it religious sentiment? It's all embedded in Nigeria. I just mentioned 44 different types of natural resources embedded in this country. South has theirs, Southwest has theirs, Southeast has theirs, North Central have theirs, Northeast have. Everywhere, all the whole part of this country is being blessed. The one that we are supposed to use our own hand to choose, we decide to be choosing the wrong type. God has done enough for us. God cannot provide you rice, pepper, oil, tomatoes to cook that dish, and you still expect God to come down and lit your stove so that fire will come out. It doesn't work that way. You go to South Africa, the way they treat us, America, the way they treat us, UK, the way, Canada, every part of this world. I don't know. Next year, Nigerians will gather. Next year, we'll gather to choose another leader. The same thing will still happen. That's the fact. The same thing will still happen. Next year, they will come back and start crying foul. It has gotten so funny within us when a political party is talking about an individual is talking about a particular party or a particular person that this person has not, the other person, just because that person is coming from the same tribal or ethnicity, it becomes an issue. And you're expecting somebody from South Africa to respect us. Well, it's unfortunate.